everyone. So today we are going to study about the um, how to read a thermometer, how to read a temperature through a thermometer. In the previous video we have seen about the different types of thermometers. So uh, how to read a thermometer. So first of all we need to learn that what is the importance of thermometer and how we can read the temperature in the thermometer. So thermometer is having a graduation, that is a marking scale, and on the basis of two temperatures. Now in laboratory thermometer, the lower fixed point is taken as the temperature at which the ice melt, and the upper fixed point is taken as the temperature at which the water boils. So a thermometer is having a bulb which is filled with mercury and a very thin tube in it, in which the mercury is running. The tube is end with the one end of the tube is in the bulb and the second end is closed, and the mercury is running in that tube. So that very thin tube is also called as a capillary tube. The marking up to which the mercury rises tell us the temperature of the object. So this is all about the thermometer that is used for laboratory purpose. Now the thermometer which is used for the clinical purpose. The thermometer which is used for clinical purpose, about the design, these two thermometers are same, but there is a little difference between these two thermometers. The thermometer what we are using for clinical purpose is generally a mercury thermometer and uses the Fahrenheit scale. This scale starts from 32 degree Fahrenheit and it divides into 180 equal divisions. In Celsius scale, each division measures a temperature or difference of 1 degree Celsius, and there is a little arrow on 98.4 degree Fahrenheit on the glass tube of a clinical thermometer. That is a mark for a normal temperature of the body. Now how to use a clinical thermometer. Clinical thermometer should be used while keeping some points in the mind. The first point is wash the tube with lukewarm water, and the tube is very sensitive, so we need to wash it before we use, and shake it vigorously. Mercury level must be below 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degree Fahrenheit, and we need to place this thermometer under the tongue or under the armpit, and we need to wait for at least 2 minutes, and after taking out the thermometer we can read it. So there's a difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer is that you will find a very small C at the bottom of this capillary tube, and the end of this C is connected with the bulb. So this C is also called as a constriction, which actually oppose the flow of mercury in the reverse direction. So when we use this clinical thermometer, we need to shake it vigorously so that the mercury which is there in the capillary tube, it should reach in the bulb in the reverse direction. And after using it again, if you are using for a different person, so again we need to shake it vigorously. So following are the steps that need to be followed while reading a thermometer. That is, shake the thermometer and keep the thermometer either in armpit and or the tongue, and take the thermometers and read the mark where the silver or the mercury reach at the highest point. Now there are some precautions while we need to take care, and the thermometer should be washed properly and with an antiseptic. It is very important because the bulb is in contact with the body. Like if we are putting the thermometer under the tongue of a person, so again we are using the thermometer for measuring the temperature of different person's body. So we need to wash this tube with the antiseptic, because it stops the spread of germs. And do not hold the thermometer by its bulb and while it reading it, because bulb is a very sensitive and it is made up of element. So when we touch, so it gives long reading, and make sure the mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius. And the thermometer should be at the eye level, because a very narrow tube is there, and in that tube mercury is flowing. So we need to put the thermometer at a proper distance from the eye, so that we can exactly read the reading. And the body of the thermometer is made up of glass, and therefore it is very necessary to handle this thermometer with very carefully. Thank you so much.